Okay, everyone, we are back with the NASCAR 2001 Let's Play, ladies and gentlemen. We're heading to Indianapolis Motor Speedway in Indianapolis, Indiana, for the running of the famed Brickyard 400, where Dale Earnhardt's come to the event with a 294-point lead over Rusty Wallace, trying to go for his 7th win of the season after scoring the Daytona Sweet Blast race in the Pepsi 400. Bobby Labonte's still 3rd, Mike Skinner 4th, Dale Jarrett 5th. Mark Martin, Tony Stewart, Jeff Gordon, Terry Labonte, and Ward Byrne round at the top 10. Ward still on the bubble of the top 10 points, 7 points ahead of Dale Earnhardt Jr. Time for some racing at America's most prestigious racetrack. So here we go. And we got a video.
Autumn leaves are falling and there's a feeling of change in the air. Unfortunately for some teams, there's also a growing realization that a championship may not be within reach this season. However, every driver still knows that on any given day, victory can be his. For those drivers still in the championship chase, it's time to turn it up a notch for the difficult late season sprint to the finish line.
And so, that begins the chase. And Dale Jarrett's on the pole. Although the Indianapolis Motor Speedway was found way back in the 1900s for the running of the Indianapolis 500, also held on the same day as the Coca-Cola 600, until NASCAR decided to come down to Indianapolis to run the famed Brickyard 400. So, here we go. The first Brickyard 400 was won by Jeff Gordon in 1994. Then Dale Earnhardt won it just a year later. Dale Jarrett in 96, Ricky Rudd in 97, Gordon did it again in 98, Jarrett in 99, and then Bobby Labonte in 2000. It's going to be a challenge to hold on to the lead over these tight corners, especially off turn 2 and turn 4, and loose coming into 3 and 1. But I'll do the best I can to keep the car under control to get the win of the race. Excuse me. Oh, and avoid hitting the grass in the 3, as well as the inside wall entering turn 1. Because the track is just so narrow. Let's see, where am I going to start? 12. 2 spots short of the top 10, but we'll make the best of it. Tony Stewart, Terry Labonte started way last in the field. And Ward Burton, Bobby Labonte, and Dale Earnhardt Jr., Matt Kenseth have a lot of ground to make up here. So, okay. And Rusty Wallace, the number 2-point man, starts second. Okay, I better catch up to him. So let's get this Brickyard 400 race started right now. Well, we'll see what happens at one of America's most prestigious racetracks, at America's racing capital, home of the Indianapolis 500 and the Brickyard 400.
The Brickyard 400 at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Set for racing at one of America's most prestigious racetracks.
2.5 mile oval, 16 laps. But he's not top 10.
Tony Stewart has finished in the top 10 5 times in a row. Rusty Wallace has finished in the top 10 5 times in a row.
Row 1, Row 1, Dale Jarrett. Row 1, Dale Jarrett, Rusty Wallace. Row 2, Mike Skinner, Mark Martin. Row 3, Jeff Gordon, Ricky Rudd. Row 4, John Andretti and Ken Schrader. Row 5, Steve Parkin, Scott Pruitt. In row 6, Jeff Bodine and Dale Earnhardt. Row 7, Kyle Petty and Ward Burton. Row 8, Bobby Bonnie and Dale Earnhardt Jr. Row 9, Matt Kenseth and Jeremy Mayfield. In row 10, Tony Stewart and Terry Labonte. Okay, here we go, everybody. The green flag is out and the Brickyard 400 is underway. Boot, Scoot, and Boogie through the middle at the start of the race. Oh, Rod! Rusty Wallace and Mark Martin never won the Brickyard 400. Which I feel bad about. Including Rusty, who fell short of a victory here to Earnhardt in 95. Oh, nearly 3 wide going into 3. Woo, see you, Mark. Oh, I got Dale Jarrett right in my sight. Dale Jarrett leads lap 1. Oh my goodness, loose. Come on, Dale Jarrett, bring it on. Whoa, no. Oh shit, there's Rusty Wallace. Finally, I got the lead from Dale Jarrett. And now Dale Earnhardt gets 5 points. Oh, Ken Schrader fell out of the top 10. Mike Skinner, the Sonoma winner, is now running at the top 5 as Dale Jarrett and Dale Earnhardt battle for the lead in the Brickyard 400. A pair of Brickyard 400 winners. So Dale Earnhardt leads Dale Jarrett, Rusty Wallace, Mark Martin, and Jeff Gordon, the top 5. Dale Jarrett got me loose. Got Dale Jarrett in my sights once again. See you later, Dale Jarrett. Hope he bounced off the wall off 4. I see we got one car falling behind. Positions begin to shuffle. There's Rusty. He's closing in. Oh, Dale Jarrett hit the wall again. Oh, now Rusty Wallace wants 5 points for himself. But he's got to get around Dale Earnhardt, the point leader, to get it. And Rusty Wallace will take the lead away and get 5 points. So now Rusty Walls gets 5 points back from Dale Earnhardt. Oh, Rusty Walls trying to retake the lead back. Whoa, Earnhardt loose. Oh, Steve Parks having a great run. Running 5th at the moment. The guy that's like last in the points. Oops, sorry, Rusty. Already coming to 10 laps to go. Holy jeez. This is some insane side-by-side racing. I like it. I love it. I want some more of it. Whoa, Rusty, give me back left hand, bitch. Dang it in the wall. Looks like I got rustied. And crap, there's Jeff Gordon. Jeff Gordon's also desperate for a win. But he's got to earn it. But Jeff Gordon looking for 5 bonus points for leading a lap. Alright, I got Rusty. And, yep, back right damage now. But we'll be okay. We'll keep going. Ooh. Block it. 1 lap to halfway. 9 laps to go. Oh, and Jeff Gordon moves into... Oh, no! Whoops! Whoopsie. And that'll bring out the caution flag. Rusty Walls into the wall on the outside. Dale Jarrett into the wall on the inside. Caution is out at the Brickyard 400. All right, I got catching Jeff side by side. Who's going to lead it? Booyah! Dale Earnhardt leads, Jeff Gordon second. As we're halfway done in the Brickyard 400. No way. I'm the leader. I'm not going to pit. Forget it. This is a crown jewel event, just like the Daytona 500, the Coca-Cola 600, and the Southern 500. Although the Winston 500 at Talladega was a crown jewel event, until the Winston 500 got removed after 2000, after Dale Earnhardt got his final win in that race. And the Brickyard 400 has become a crown jewel event since 1994. All right, we're approaching 7 laps to go in the Brickyard 400. They only did 3 years on the road course, 21, 2, and 3, which was won by AJ Allmendinger, Tyler Reddick, and Michael McDowell. And then NASCAR decided, you know what? Let's bring the Brickyard 400 back, which I thought was the perfect choice. I didn't mind the road course, but I really liked the Brickyard 400 a lot better than the Indianapolis road course. Although the 21 was pretty wild with all them cars crashing into the tire barriers and those chicane blocks all of a sudden falls right off, and one car runs it over and caused a big chaos. But thank the Lord that everybody was safe and okay. Those chicane curbs. That's what they were. I was trying to figure out, like, the 21 wreck, which William Byron ran into, which I found out it was those chicane curbs, which triggered the big one involving Priest, Logano, Suarez, Truex, and others. And then several laps later, a much similar accident involving, like, Custer, the RCR boys of Dillon and Reddick. It was wild, but like I said, thank the Lord that everyone walked away uninjured and unscathed. And now we're going green this time around from NASCAR with 5 laps to go in the Brickyard 400. Dale Earnhardt, the point leader, is leading. Jeff Gordon, the inaugural Brickyard 400 winner, is running second at the moment. Excuse me. That was a cough. As the driver spotters reminded their drivers that we're going green this time. As the leaders come off of 4, followed by the 2nd through 20th. And the pace car dives to pit road. And we are back to racing at the Brickyard. 5 laps to go. And now Dale Earnhardt has led the most laps in this race, which earns him another 5 points. Ricky Rudd 3rd, Rusty Wallace 4th, and Steve Park is running in 5th. Whoa! Ricky Rudd bumps Earnhardt, gets him loose, and storms into the lead. The 97 Brickyard 400 winner, back when he was driving that number 10 tied Ford for his own race team. Rudd would love to get a victory. He's 22 points outside the top 10 coming into the event, trying to get 5 points, but Earnhardt fights back to the inside and retakes the lead away from Ricky Rudd. Four laps to go in the Brickyard. Look at Steve Park with the run from Rusty Wallace in that 2 car. Oh, and Earnhardt slides into the wall. Now Park. Nearly 4 wide off the corner. Rusty, Jeff, Park, Rudd, Dale, the top 5 at the moment. Now Earnhardt with the big run to the inside of both Park and Rudd. Now to the inside of both of Rusty and Jeff. Door slamming Jeff and retakes the top spot off of 3. What a wild race going on here. This is amazing. And now Rusty Wallace fights back on the outside. Three laps to go. Now more contact. Now Jeff gets Earnhardt a little bit loose. Whoa, contact between Rusty and Dale. Now Earnhardt's falling back to 5th place. Now he got passed by both Park and Skinner. Here comes Earnhardt through the middle. Runs into Park. Gordon, Wallace, Skinner, Earnhardt, Park, the top 5. Now Jeff Gordon trying to get 5 bonus points. Two laps to go. Jeff Gordon leads. Earnhardt all the way back into 2nd, passing Park and Mike Skinner and Rusty Wallace. Oh, and there's the run. And there's contact between Jeff and Dale. Yellow is out. Oh, now they're going to have to race back to the caution flag. Who's going to lead under caution? Who will lead under caution? Dale Earnhardt leads under caution over Tony Stewart and Mike Skinner. The race will end under caution. And that means Dale Earnhardt will win this race. So Dale Earnhardt comes off of turn 4 for the final time. And for the 7th time this season, Dale Earnhardt, the championship leader in the number 3 GM Goodwin Service Plus Chevrolet for Richard Childress Racing from Kannapolis, North Carolina, will win the Brickyard 400. Tony Stewart 2nd, Mike Skinner 3rd, Mark Martin 4th, Rusty Wallace will round out the top 5 spots. Oh, so close for Smoke, but there's always next race at Watkins Glen. 4 different leaders, 8 lead changes. Dale Earnhardt's the winner. Tony Stewart 2nd, Mike Skinner 3rd, Mark Martin 4th, Rusty Wallace 5th, Terry Labonte 6th, Ward Burns 7th, Steve Park 8th, Jared Mayfield 9th, Ricky Rudd 10th, Ken Schrader 11th, Scott Brewer 12th, John Andretti 13th, Atkins at 14th, Cal Petty 15th, Jeff Labonte 16th, Dale Earnhardt Jr. 17th, Bob Labonte 18th, Jeff Gordon 19th, Dale Jarrett dead last. Tony Stewart moved up to 6th at the points. Ward still on the bubble of the top 10 in points. Pulling away from Ricky Rudd. Dale Earnhardt Jr. dropped to 12. Andretti moved up, and so did Mayfield. Kenseth dropped 2 spots at the points. Steve Parks catching up to Jeffrey Bodine after a top 10 run at the Brickyard. We'll see you next race at Watkins Glen.